What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to Terra Classic holders. You know something? Every single time I come to Twitter, I wonder when will Coinbase say something about us? And I'm gonna tell you what I mean in just a second, right? In the meantime, yesterday, the beginning of 0.2% tax burn, really good. Immediately, the change in KuCoin, Gate.io, Binance jumped in with new updates. And I was wondering, like, where's my crypto.com, right? Where you guys? Well, boom. About 6 hours ago, they updated us, and here's the deal. And very good. I mean, at the end of the day, all these exchanges that in part where you're doing the 1.2 tax burn now are doing the 0.2%, and they're updating us saying, you know what? If it's based on the ecosystem change, let's go ahead and do it as well. Pretty excited. So while we're waiting for the real movements and I will say the pump price news, which is gonna be obviously Coinbase, we're getting this kind of aligning everything to back to normal when it comes to the exchanges and the on-chain or possible off-chain, which I know it's very difficult to get nowadays. What we're seeing is the exploration of success for LUNC. How's the price doing and where are we heading? And what about total supply on CoinMarketCap? Was just recently updated, and you gotta know this. Go ahead and smash the like button, everybody. Subscribe to the channel. Consider subscribing and turn on those notification bells. Take a look at the links down below. Join the Patreon. Become part of the family. Thank you for coming back here. Now, what I'm seeing here is the following. You click here and boom, just today, October 20th. So tax burn for on-chain transactions. So just on-chain, that's it. That's what pretty much they're saying. And obviously, right, it's in a way gonna add a little bit more to the, well, it's gonna add a little bit less. Let me refer that. It's gonna add a little bit less of burns to the total amount, which is gonna be on Terra, right? Because now we're dropping from 1.2 tax to 0.2 tax, but it's allowing more exchanges as a whole. That's what we've been looking at. That's what we've been discussing for a couple of days from now. So basically, they're talking about in the Epcot 98, and that's what we're looking at yesterday. Nothing happened with the price, but basically it's all changed, and we can see the treasury tax right here and on Terra Station too. Roughly right now we're looking at around 28 billion burn. Actually, I gotta open up that for us, but that should be the case. I don't think we're in 23 already. Let's see. No, yep, 22 and a half. That's not bad. And of course, we're seeing the burn tax. Look. Here, I can immediately start seeing how the rate of burn it's slowing down because we are expecting, right, the exchanges now to jump in a much more aggressive way. We just gotta give it more time. Yesterday on the live, we were reading at Crypto Kings, I will say blog post, and it wasn't that bad, right? I think we just gotta wait a little bit more of days to understand really the change that happened. And if for some reason the change does not suffice what the community wants, we can always go back to where we were. And that's, I mean, I understand that. Deposits with Crypto.com will apply the 0.2 tax burn. All deposits received by Crypto.com. Note that those deposits are still subject to withdrawal fees. Makes sense. And the withdrawals will receive the withdrawal amount minus the withdrawal fees charged by Crypto.com and the 0.2 tax. So, I mean, it's just on chain. It's not really that much. They're not saying anything when it comes to the trading, right? Spot margin trading. So that's exactly what helps a lot, right? But it is what it is. Now you know that's the network update for Terra, Luna Classic, and Crypto.com. But here's the deal. This is what I look at. 23 minutes ago, just right before I make this video, I was looking at Justin. Coinbase removes commissions fees when buying or selling USDC, which is good. I mean, that's awesome. And I bet you, I'm going to see something LUNC here as I continue scrolling down. And come on, don't disappoint me, my friends. And I do not see anything LUNC. What a bummer. But here it is. Found it. Released LUNC. You see? Then, so what I mean, everybody, is like, obviously Coinbase hasn't said anything because they have an agenda, and we can totally see it right here in the price. So basically, after our great hype of price about 2 or 3 weeks ago, when immediately we turned to Coinbase for help or a response, they didn't say anything. So I don't think they see with their obligation to say something right now. One of the things about crypto is that those type of news come at the least time possible, at the less expected time possible. It can be like when everybody's already like sleeping or just kind of already designated that it's going to be a super long-term journey and everybody's kind of holding and stuff and staking. It comes all of a sudden, Coinbase replies to a tweet from someone on the LUNC community, and they're like, we're considering it. And all of a sudden, boom, I've been there. So FY, right? Be aware. For that, I already have from the 1 hour, I already have like a prediction for that. Let me go ahead. I believe, I think I removed that prediction. But what I'm saying is what I will be expecting, because, I mean, just because of the amount of hype that event is going to have, I think going back to the 50% retracement sounds very reasonable and a little bit, nice, moonish to me. That's what I believe, right? I think this price, which is roughly 40%, sounds extremely well versed for this news, which means that LUNC hasn't passed just once in October because of the pump of the first burn, but it hasn't really come back to this level, which is the end of my, what I will call a nice range in the 303. But the Coinbase effect, as the news, probably not that much when they actually list LUNC, but just the news alone, I believe it's going to really make a big difference. It can be the news alone, or it can actually be when it lists and people start buying. We'll just have to see. But that's kind of what I have on my mind right now when it comes to Coinbase, right? The 40% pump. Now, it does seem like a lot, but it's not saying way overboard, like 2.201 or 1 cent or whatever, right? So looking at what Binance did, and it received an 80% right here, 80% pump. I think what I'm saying here is not that, hairy or crazy. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you agree or disagree? But other than that, I think that's the only news that we're expecting, because we received all the burns, and then we're going to get a burn on Monday. And if the third one did nothing, chances are the fourth one for the price will not do much. But guess who cares? I mean, it's a long-term journey. This is what matters, right? Reducing this bad boy, because we needed to bring it down as soon as possible, the total supply. And perfect segue to talk about the total supply, because on Twitter, I saw someone saying that they updated CoinMarketCap total supply, and here it is. So this is 6,884,000,000,000. And if you come here to, let's say, the analytics of the Terra Classic stake is exactly this. Now, the only thing people want is to see this reduced to on the total supply. So the circulator supply is much less. That's it. Not bad. Slowly but surely. And we're gonna get there. See you next time, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. Small changes, but everything with one common goal: long term. Peace.